We back in full effect. Technical difficulties, as I said, but we figured it out. Last video I had to upload it in 2 parts. This one's gonna be similar. I think it was about 40 minutes last time and it stopped and I had to do a part 2, so this one's gonna be the same way. But brother, I think that you pretty much get the gist of what I'm saying. The last point I made was, if it doesn't work between me and my wife, the sister I married, I'm not gonna run out here and just start womanizing and playing with women. I have things to do. When I say black male agency, I'm focused on making princes into kings, starting with my son, taking young black men and making them qualify for the women that we deserve. Because we already deserve it, but we have to qualify. We got to live up to our worth, brother. It's nothing wrong with that. And I want to be clear, because all my life I've been checking black men. All my life steel been sharpening steel. I've been amongst ranks. I got brothers, I got uncles, I got a father, I have godfathers. I've been around male energy, and we really lead. We really raise our children. We really have wives. We really live real lives. I didn't come from a maggle, straggle, broken back, buck broken type of background as far as brothers go. We bosses, we landlords. It's like that. It's like that. So I represent the elite black man, the supreme black man. And like I was saying, I was having a conversation with my father where we were both saying, no woman is above me. And I agree. In corporate America, it can work a little different. It can be tricky. But as far as spirituality, as far as what your soul is really worth, not only any woman, but no man is above me. So that self-mastery allows me to be honest with myself. Brother, I encourage you to do the same. Polygyny is not pimping. Pimping is not polygyny. And neither one of them are easy. Don't play yourself. Don't play with women. Don't mislead your children. Be honest with yourself. If you don't have a good relationship with your one wife or your one woman or your multiple baby mamas or the women in your roster, then maybe you need to chill. If you think that you just gonna have 4 supermodels and Miss America and Lady Universe, and you gonna be married to all of them, and they just gonna serve you grapes, you goofy, and you're out of touch with reality, and you're holding us back. Stop. Cut it out. Find the biggest pair of scissors you can find and cut it out. Please and thank you. So, I'm gonna begin to wrap this up. Like I said, the last video, well, the first half of this video was about 40 minutes. We had some technical difficulties. We right back. I'm going to wrap it up. Polygyny is not pimping. Polygyny is a responsibility. It is made to serve women. If you talk about going 50-50 with your woman, you don't even deserve to think about polygyny, let alone have a conversation about polygyny. Leave the thought of even doing it alone. Forget about it. Say goodnight. Just stop it. In the real world of polygyny, you don't necessarily even pick your wives, the community pick, like I said. What if a sister's pick that's not as easy on the eye as you would like? I mean, there are all type of quirks and imperfections to the human being, you know. So you want multiple women, but you want to be shallow with it. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Live a real life. Love yourself. Steel sharpens steel. Encourage your brothers to love themselves. Encourage your children. I'm talking to the men. Encourage your sons. Let's encourage our sons to stand on that which is bigger than all of us. The truth. The truth is, there are more regular people out here than extraordinary brothers and sisters, human beings, men and women. So, stop chasing waterfalls, beloved, like TLC said. Like the most honorable Elijah Muhammad told the minister, you are not heavy enough to step through the earth. You are not tall enough to equal yourself up to the mountains. Learn to take your rightful place amongst the creatures on the earth. I quoted it best as I could, but I was really paraphrasing. Let's be real, brother. Let's make sure we qualify for what it is that we say we want. Because if it's yours, it's yours. Can't nobody tell you that you can't have it or that you can't get it. But if you don't appreciate it, you're going to lose it. And if you're not real with yourself, you're not going to get what you claim to want, what you claim to deserve and be worthy of. You want a Wonder Woman? We got to be Superman. That's just facts. Yeah. You want a wonderful woman to serve you? You got to be full of wonder. You got to encourage the change you want to see. Because anybody could get a bunch of basic women, a bunch of ratchet women, and I hope you avoid the wretched woman. And that wretched woman come in all colors, all religions, all classes. She could have money. She could be broke. She could have children. She could have no children. She could be a widow. She could be a divorcee. She could be a disgruntled wife. A wretched woman is a woman whose soul stink. Her soul is broken. She is sin sick. And it's very easy to get caught up with these women. They are very accessible. And some of you brothers are going to get just what you deserve. A whole stable of wretched women. Enjoy that in your quest for polygyny. Live a real life before we die a real death. That's all of us, myself included. So, pimping ain't easy, pimping. Pimping ain't for most of us. I'm talking about the real essence and the science and the art and the mechanics of macking. Most brothers will never be able to really get on that level. So cut the fantasies out. Let's live a real life. Polygyny is not for everybody. It definitely is not made to serve you and me, brother. It's made to serve her. It's made to serve those children. Think about that. Think about that. So, as I always say, we have very little to say, very much to do. Tomorrow I'll be broadcasting live from our celebration, our community event that we're having in the heart of the city. We're going to be turned up in these streets. Like I said, we outside. I don't just make YouTube videos. So I'll have footage for you, beloved, from the event. You'll be able to see in real time what I mean about being hands-on with the youth. In real time. In the community. In the streets. Yeah, and my son will be there too because he is the face of the community. He is the future of the community. So he will be in attendance in full effect. And yeah, other children will be there. Black youth, whom we want to save and make into saviors. Black male agency. I'm recruiting black men to lead by example. To hold their brother up, to strengthen the ranks. Yeah. To be tight links in the chain of divinity. We're going to be found standing on our square and fighting for the foundation. Let's be real with ourselves, family. Let's manage and maintain ourselves and be self-guided. And then master guiding our women and children. The one woman and whatever children that you have with her, whatever children you have in the world. Then when we get a grip on that, and we got all of the departments or categories of life, we on top of it, then maybe we can entertain having more than one wife for the sake of the community. Not for the sake of having a bunch of vixens walking around with our chest protruding, acting like we bigger than we really are. Let's cut it out. Let's cut it out. So again, everything ain't for everybody. If that's for you, be an example of that. Like I said, it is needed to an extent, but it's not something that we should just be desirous of as men. And if you've mastered that, or if you feel you can, we would love to take notes, brother. Because while I might not want to do polygyny, it might be for my brother, it might be for my son, it might be who knows. So if you had the information, give the information, lead by example, but really lead by example. Because anybody could pay lip service. You dig? Yeah. And again, I couldn't imagine me personally having more than one wife when I struggle in my marriage. And I've had a hard time even in managing the affairs of how my wife relates to my baby mama. Just being honest with you and being very candid, family. And I'm not even intimate, ain't been intimate with my baby mama since my son was about 2 months. It was like 6 years ago. And it's still been quarrels and drama and different things like that. I couldn't imagine having to deal with both of them full time and having 2 more wives on top of that. Cut it out, brother. You not about to have me stroke out and croak out and go into cardiac arrest. I'm gonna live of old age, inshallah. And if I don't, it ain't gonna be because of some wretched woman. I can guarantee you that. Queens mean everything, abroad to be a downfall. I'm good being in control of the situation in my marriage, whether it's a success or not. I was the domineering force. And in every lesson is a blessing, so I ain't taking no losses. I have full custody of my son. I'm in control of that situation. Sometimes it's good to just leave it as good enough. And if Allah creates the atmosphere of my life where it's time to, okay, move on. Okay, we gon' do. But I'm not about to be out here just playing, talking about, oh, I'm looking for my next wife, or my next ex-wife, or my next baby mama. Is you a fool? Because I'm not. I ain't even about to play myself. You dig? And I'm not going to be found playing with women. I'm going to be found as a vanguard of the black community. I am king in this black community, in this thing of ours, family. Yeah. The real thing, one of the pillars for real. And I'm standing on that and always will. So, polygyny ain't pimping. If it's in the future for you or me, that's Allah's hands. That ain't a decision that we should be looking forward to. We definitely shouldn't be creating a narrative. Even if it is the nature of man, control the nature and know the purpose of it. Because we all wasn't just out here womanizing. The seed is sacred. Your spirit and your soul is sacred. The ties that you have when you lay down and be intimate, that's not to be played with. Especially in these times that we living in, you will lose your life playing like polygyny is pimping, or shit is brown sugar, or pimping and polygyny is easy. It's not, playboy. So I ain't gonna talk you to death. I came to speak life. We gonna be reporting live tomorrow. Look forward to interviews, conversations, and collaborations. I'm gonna do a video with some brothers that I know personally coming up very soon, so that we could bounce ideas, steel sharpen steel. We could get more than just Arion's perspective, you know, and tighten the ranks as we move forward with the greatest of militancy. Because this is gladiator school, black male agency, and I'm leading by example. Like I said, I don't just make YouTube videos, you dig? And with that being said, we gonna wrap this video up. I thank you for tuning in to these superior facts. My name is Arion Ali, and we gonna leave it just like that. Assalamu alaikum.